Alright. PC Master Race to this dick. This is the We Digress podcast. It's P-Lyte. You know, let's go, Carlos.
Yo, he's about to be the new co-host, bro. This shit is crazy. We signing people to the label now, baby. Yo, like my homeboy P Money said, yo, new episode, baby, and we're talking about console wars. PC
Master Race
to this fucking dick.
Facts.
But I own all three, so I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. So
that's wealth.
That's money. I'm bored.
It's your boy 005 because I have no time to die. You already know. You tuning in to the We Digress podcast. You are here to listen. Yeah, you are here to listen to our POV on this POD. You heard?
I want to get something straight real quick. First of all, this is KillaKev. You know the vibes. All right, so first of all, I got something to say. Cause
wait, nigga, everybody got introduced.
No. I mean,
they all walked away.
Yeah, they all walked away. Go ahead.
So I'm taking control. So how many times y'all console people delete y'all games to make space for more games? I'll let y'all go.
I got 1 terabyte now, bro. I don't delete games no more.
1 terabyte? 1 terabyte, but nowadays games are actually like over 100 gigs. That's like what, like 10 games? Come on, bro. That's trash, bro.
Bro, PC Master Race to this dick.
Bro, y'all lag, bro.
Bro, I don't know if you know, but recently there's been a viral tweet going around on Twitter. If you got a glowing keyboard, you a piece of shit, nigga.
Oh, I did see that. I did see it.
That's crazy.
Piece of shit, but I could death spank you in any game, though.
Oh.
And this is where we result to the ultimate test when the guy loses. But I get more pussy, though, nigga. What's up? Remember when niggas used to
see Joe's face right now?
Yo, remember when niggas used to lose? Yo,
Myron on the floor right now, asleep.
Remember, yo, speaking of games and shit, remember when niggas used to lose in 2K and be like, bro, I still get more pussy though, nigga, I still get more pussy. Now, but we here to talk about consoles.
That was the Batman switch.
And the supposed master race that everybody knows sucks mad dick. So here we go. First off, we're going to go round table and we're going to talk about our favorite console of all time.
Okay, so
Start with that.
What we grew up with.
What we grew up with in general and how games affect our life.
And first of all,
negative or positive way.
Why do you like that specific console? Like, what is it? The games? The game library? The company? Or the loyalty? You gotta talk about it. You can't just say, yo, PC to this dick, and not talk about it. No offense, P Money.
No,
but
I
PC
agree.
to this dick.
He dead offended you.
I agree, though. So I'm not offended.
I would probably have to say my favorite console would probably be the PlayStation 2 or the PS3 because I think that introduced a lot of online play in my life. So... In terms of nostalgia, I think the PS2 because, nigga, I'll be on that shit OD. In terms of PS3, I think that introduced like a lot of like community playing and online playing with like friends and shit like that. So it's like tied with that. Never PC though. Never in my fucking life PC. Never.
The only game I ever played on the PC was Solitaire, nigga.
And Sims, nigga. And the whole time I played Sims and Pinball, that came with the fucking Windows.
Pinball. I remember Pinball.
And the only nigga, I cheated all the way through Sims. First playthrough through Sims, nigga, I used instant cheats, nigga. By the second day, I was done with the game.
I killed a lot of Sims. Just letting y'all know. But I lost my train of thought.
Nah, if I don't know, I'm conflicted because the PS2 obviously so many great games, Vice City, Max Payne, Drive. It's just so many classic games on it. But then I have so many with the Xbox 360, and then the PS4 has come out with some of the best games I've ever played with in my life, so it's hard for me. And then the PSP, how about the Game Boy Advance SP where you could play Pokemon, Ruby, Sapphire?
Wait.
Like it's too good. I can't choose. Choose. I'm too conflicted. Go ahead, Carlos.
So the thing is like, we're talking about current gen and the next gen that's coming, but it all starts in the beginning. In the very beginning, like, what's the first console that you ever played in your entire fucking life?
PlayStation.
For me, it was the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was the first one.
Mario, nigga. Everybody played that fucking Mario, that original Mario, son. Of course.
So for me, I would say like with all the consoles that there are now, my favorite one of all time has to be the PSP.
Okay.
For the reason that
I used to beat my meat with that shit.
For the reason that it was like, so.
I can't lie. I know y'all niggas used to do that shit.
So.
Yo, I have actually a fun fact. Rafi actually had a PSP, and no lie, he literally had albums of High School Musical. I kid you not.
It's a fact. I can't confirm this. Wow. I can't confirm this.
I didn't know we were outing people.
Yeah. Those was bangers, though. They were bangers.
Thank you. It was heat.
So yeah, I was as I was saying. So I had this like Game Boy that my mom bought me. I decided to be cool and I took it to school.
Yeah.
So I played with it throughout the morning. Let's just say it was lunchtime. I went to go check in my book bag. It got stolen from me. Wow. The next console I got was the PSP. Y'all know that gap between a Game Boy and a PSP? Yeah, I went through that with no video games. So yeah, the PSP was like that console where I could put music in it, jailbreak it, get games. I had music videos in that. Yeah, it was like all in one. It was like a MP3, a video game. And
that shit was a brick though. That shit was a fucking brick.
And the games that remind me of it was Need for Speed. There was a few of them. And Vice City. Ooh. Vice City, yeah.
Yo, bro, I just wanted to bring this up. You remember the Game Boy Color had no brightness, and some people had that extra accessory with the light.
Yeah.
Yo, I was just thinking about them like, yo, that's crazy how far we've come. Like, that's crazy.
Wait, I haven't talked yet.
Go ahead.
It's your boy SiiCkboi, aka X God.
Stop doing your sound effects, nigga. Just go.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna make it sound fly.
Facts. First off, let me say, PC to my dick, nigga.
Hey, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Y'all wasn't talking about PC 5 years ago.
Facts.
No, we didn't. Actually, I had my gaming PC 5 years ago.
Oh, Joel wasn't. You just joined that shit.
I've been my gaming PC at 8 years old. 3 years
Let me,
since high school.
let me all say, PC raised, took all shit, but at the end of the day, y'all all getting the PS5.
Facts.
I am.
Am I wrong?
That's a fact.
Why? But PS2, of course, probably the best console of all time. PS3 is so close. PS4 has so many good games. PS3 has so many good games. I might. What?
The online community was good though, in terms of like
Our online was free. That's it. We beat y'all right there.
Wait.
That is true.
We were free.
It still wasn't enough to beat
I had something. But never mind.
Pretty much. Wasn't the PSN service hacked for like 2-3 months?
And we got free games out of it. So
2 months of no online gameplay?
It was that long?
Y'all had y'all was living
I remember that.
living off Call of Duty. Y'all had no MW2
I
for 2
remember
months.
that. I remember that.
Yeah, you can say.
2 months of no prestige.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You can
Wow.
say that, but within that time, we learned how to be friends again. We learned how to be social. So suck my dick.
Nah, everybody went to Xbox 360 actually.
Oh yeah. You right. Everybody they go to 360.
Bro, name some exclusives that the PS3 had compared to the Xbox 360, nigga.
Oh,
we had Halo. We had Gears of War.
Nah, it's true. It's true.
Halo. I said that already.
What else?
We.
What else?
Nah, the God of War is for the with Sony.
Wait, what else?
Now, hold on, I'm thinking.
Halo, Gears of War.
Wait.
Actually,
Wait. I got this.
Yeah, that was.
Halo, Gears of War.
That's it. We had Uncharted. We had Metal Gear.
Wait,
we had
Metal Gear got ported to
Metal Gear 4.
MGS4.
Eventually, that's important.
360.
Yeah, it did eventually.
Eventually, that was like years
I'm thinking
later.
about Metal Gear Rising. Yeah.
The Last of Us. Let's not fucking
late
forget.
generation.
Late generation.
It's still PS3.
Nah.
The Resistance.
Wait. Ooh, the Resistance. That was the intro. God of War. Oh my
Wait,
God.
I'm missing something.
God of War.
All those exclusives, and we still outsold ya.
Oh no! Check again. PS3 towards the end of the generation actually caught up to Xbox. That's true. Towards the end, and PS4 killed
Everybody.
Xbox.
But there was
Microsoft did it to themselves.
there was one cross-platform game I think that fucking just changed me. There was two of them actually.
Oh,
There was Fallout. Then
I never played
There
that.
was Skyrim.
Never played that.
When I tell you,
Skyrim.
bro, and this was in high school days. I'm not gonna lie, a nigga ain't shower for like 4 days, bro. Bro, when I tell you, all I did was wake up and play Skyrim, nigga. That's all I did. I didn't give a fuck about no buns or booty cheeks. What mattered was Skyrim, nigga. Fasto Ra. I'm blowing dragons out the sky, bitch. That's all I was about. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if any game ever made y'all do that. That just made y'all fucking like binge
Metal Gear Solid.
and not care about life.
Metal Gear
But I
Solid.
didn't even care about eating, bro. To be honest, it was just all about Skyrim.
He didn't even want to eat anymore.
I didn't.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, yeah, but to me, the game that I remember at the top of my head playing for hours, that the game itself, if it told me, you've been playing for 8 hours, you may want to take a rest. No, nigga, I'm not resting, nigga. Metal Gear Online. I played that shit for 10 hours. It shit gave you a warning. You may want to rest. No, suck my dick. I'm not resting, nigga. I get off when I want to get off, nigga. Hell, you play that shit all day. And then they came out with some expansion called Survival that was only like twice a week. Was it? Some shit like that. Twice a week that you gained some extra shit. Yo, it just brings back so much memories. 360 to my dick. PS3 was killing it. Yo,
Anybody got games that made them do that?
MGO, Metal Gear Solid. If you want to go back to PS1 days, you know, my Crash, my Spyro. I played that shit all day.
So we was all on 360s, my entire group of friends, to the point where Jeffrey, for his birthday, had to spend his birthday money to get a 360 to come fuck with us. Yo, tell him about that, Jeff. Your 16th, I believe it was your 16th birthday or your 17th birthday, one of those two.
I did it, and I do not regret that shit. 'Cause we was fucking lit on Black Ops, nigga.
yes.
We had these squads. Carlos played with us, yo. I'm telling
yes.
you. What we did, son, we were playing on Summit. Everybody got their guns. Yo, we left them on 250th and zip.
Yo,
we
tell them about the communication. Tell them about the communication.
What are you talking about, yo? I mean, yo, that game right there gave me PTSD. After that, I couldn't play that anymore, yo. We was too serious.
Yo, you
You
gotta
know what
give,
it is? 'Cause on MW2, we had fun. We just had fun. We didn't care. We was out there with riot shields. We were still getting wins, but we didn't care. Yo, we didn't care.
that ass.
But on Black Ops, we were like, nah, we putting this shit on third gear.
we
We was OD competitive.
And Kev too.
Kevin was the most competitive out of
Kevin was the
everybody.
fucking man in Black Ops, bro. Nah, but hold on. I gotta give credit to Call of Duty to really bringing consoles to life, bro. It really brought the gaming community together in a way that no one would have ever imagined, bro.
true.
Like in 2009, bro, I barely remember any people having consoles. By 2011, 2012, everybody had a fucking
And
console,
the one
bro.
game they always had was Call of Duty.
And everybody had Call of Duty,
Yeah.
whether it was PS3, Xbox 360, everyone was on that bitch.
Except
So
me, yeah.
shout out to Activision and whoever the fuck else. 'cause
One thing
that
I
was
can say,
awesome.
there was nothing like those type of like console eras, especially because like it was at a time where we were growing up. I don't think now we could play games as much as we could back in the past. There's so much with adulting and what our lives are about now. So I think we appreciate it so much more that we were able to grow up when like consoles were at its climax.
Yeah, facts.
OD, and bringing it into it now. If we skip and jump, you know, PS5 is about to come out maybe this year, maybe possibly, depending on production with the coronavirus going on.
Hopefully
so
not.
will the next generation Xbox, and now we finally have, guys, somebody from the supposed PC Master Race.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
Yo, what's up? It's Joel, aka SS Rose.
Okay,
Listen, the PS5 is gonna come out when?
sometime next year.
Next year, right?
Probably by the end of this.
And it still won't be better than my PC, nigga. And it's now coming out, nigga. My PC been out here, nigga. What you talking about, my nigga? Yo, let me ask you a question. What's the highest frames you go up to again? 60, bum ass nigga. I'm on 240 on this side, nigga.
Yo, can
you moving like 2 miles
Wow.
per nigga. I don't even know, nigga. You too slow,
But
nigga.
our community will still be better.
That's true.
That's one.
They don't know about the PC community.
Our
They don't know.
reliability will still be better. Our popularity will still be better. Let's just say this right now. Games are specifically made for consoles in reality.
Y'all bum ass niggas still use disc, nigga. Where y'all niggas at, my nigga?
Wow.
Fuck out of here, nigga. That
Wow,
shit
just
trash,
so you
nigga.
know,
2 games installed,
this-
nigga. No more memory, bum ass nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go to sleep, nigga.
Discs are vintage. There's nothing like open up a new disc. There isn't. And popping it in right in your fucking
Bro,
console.
it be taking like 5 minutes to boot up, man. Come on, stop playing. It be taking me like 2 seconds to boot up from start to finish. Come on, bro.
Not on the PS5, baby. Not on the
What you
PS5.
talking about right now?
Not on the PS5.
Matter of fact, my
on the
PC will be
PS5.
faster than the PS5.
Not on the PS5.
Bro, PS5, 15 seconds to boot up, nigga.
And
0.01, nigga.
You know what's amazing? You know what's amazing, P-Lyte? We will have that PS5 for such a long time, and we won't have to upgrade it.
You know what's funny?
not.
My
We will
computer
not.
can last 10 years right now.
And on the 5th year, his shit is gonna be hot, and the
Never that, nigga.
the fans are gonna be like a fucking engine.
All right. My
Like
PC
a
messed up.
fucking
Guess what?
engine. What?
I don't have to call tech support, nigga. I know which part is wrong, nigga. This nigga gonna have to wait
And
like 3 weeks to get his
And
shit back,
he's-
nigga. Fuck
And
outta
guess
here,
what?
nigga.
And guess what?
I can
And
fix
he
it in
still
one
has to
day,
pay
my
for
nigga.
it. And I guarantee you, I will not have to pay for anything for my PS5 because it will last. And that is a
My nigga,
snapping
our
fact.
PS5 ended like in 5 years. PS4 ended like in 5 years, bro. You barely played. That's why your shit
No,
last.
that's
Nigga,
a
fuck
lie.
out here, nigga. Bro, yo, when have you
That's
ever
a
played
lie.
PlayStation like invite Derreck? Never, nigga.
Time out. That's because this current gen. But meet me on the PS3. My PS3 ain't never fuck up. And we talking about hours of binging, days of binging. My PS3 ain't never fuck up. So suck my dick, Master Race.
Bro, what are you talking about right now, my nigga? First of all,
You hot.
I'm on 240 frames. Do not talk to me, my nigga.
You can't even notice
where you
the
at?
difference once you pass 120. And they did a test. I will show you.
you gotta talk slow
I
to
will
them. You gotta talk
show
slowly.
you.
Bro.
I will show you.
For the naked eye, it will
Even
make a
the
difference.
best gamers of all time can't react fast enough for 240 frames per second.
cap.
And that
That's
was
cap.
proven, and
That's
I will
cap.
show it
That's cap.
on YouTube. I'll show it on YouTube. I'll
nigga.
show you. That's not cap.
Yo.
That's not cap.
These niggas don't even got SSDs yet, my nigga.
PS5 got it, nigga.
PS5 got it. PS5.
And that shit haven't came out yet, nigga.
PS5.
We had that shit for 10 years, nigga. What you talking about? You a little too late.
Handle these Master Race niggas, P-Lyte.
Nah, obviously, the PC Master Race is superior in every way, but they will never be as relevant as the console, purely because people just can't afford to be spending $1,500, $2,000 on a PC. People are always gonna go the cheaper route, spend $500 on a console, and everybody's friends are gonna own a console, so that's why they are the superior race. I'll give them that, but they just will never be as relevant as the console. Yes, that's what I have to say on it.
I got something to say.
Oh, this is his first debut. Introduce yourself by first
Jules,
name.
aka Jules. So,
Talk shit.
there's one thing I gotta point out. When they do tournaments, what do they use? Consoles or PCs?
PCs.
Finish y'all niggas, my nigga. Finish y'all niggas,
players are way better than console players.
bro. In any game that's cross-platform, you get smoked by PC niggas, man.
I can attest to that. I've done 2v2s in card games, and as soon as I see that little PC mark, I'm like, yo, I already know I'm gonna lose.
There's no point of trying, my nigga. After
Yeah,
that.
I like 90% of the time I lose those matches.
Bro.
Because there's sensitivities on 10, and then the mouse, all you gotta do is over. You can fly to the other corner of your screen. And they have wide screens.
Bro, yeah, they have like multiple screens.
It's over.
These niggas have mastered Ultra Instinct, basically, on the PC.
So much free range of motion and shit. On the
Yeah.
fucking mouse.
Bro, there was one game me and Carlos was playing in Piccadilly, and then one guy was like, he was killing us, no lie. And then out of nowhere, this guy sends us a message. We're like, oh shit, this nigga's on PS4 and he could send messages? And then Carlos was like, he probably got a keyboard. I was blown out of my mind.
But hold on. Isn't young God Jeff's PC been fucked up for months and unusable? While my PS4 is clean for 7 years? Last I checked in the chat, yo, my PC's messed up. I can't use it.
Facts.
I can't use it.
That's how he sound like too.
How much you gotta pay to fix that?
How much you gotta pay?
To fix that?
I don't know. Probably I gotta check tomorrow.
How much you think it's gonna be?
How,
100? 200?
I guess the GPU, so it's probably 550.
550.
Might as well buy me.
that GPU is fried like an egg. Yo, you gotta get your shit
Nah,
fixed.
I just want to know, like, I just want to know one thing, like, it's just for research purposes. So, like, when you have your PC, like, in a 2 to 3 year span, like, how many times, like, do you have to, like, change parts or pieces?
Well, it depends on what did you buy in the first place. Say if you bought something most recent that, costs a lot of money, it's gonna run efficient, you're probably not gonna buy nothing within 1 to 3 years. If you got like the latest updated PC, I don't even know. It's probably gonna last like 5-6 years before right? I would think so. Yeah, 5-6 years before you even get a PC part. And it might be something small, not something like $500 or nothing.
Yo, that's such a like PC user answer. And let me tell you the true struggle of the PC user. You can get a game that just recently came out in 2019, 2020, or you can get a game that came out 12 years ago. That game that came out 12 years ago is going to run so badly on your computer that you're going to have to spend an entire day trying to figure out what configuration even works on that fucking game so you can play it on your modern computer. Now, if you get the 2020 game, it's already going to come preset with settings and configurations so you can play the game right away. That's like the downside of playing on computer. Playing older games on a computer is a fucking nightmare. Now, if you play an older game on a console, it's backwards compatible. You just gotta like buy the game, download it, and just play it right off the bat. That I feel like consoles win in that situation. I've spent days trying to make one fucking game work and it still crashed on me. I'm like, yo, this game came out in 2006. Why is it crashing in 2020?
All right. You should be able to theoretically beat the game in like 1 hour based on the speed of your computer. But
I have one thing to point out as well. While you guys are still spending $60, we get deals and we pay like $30.
because some niggas is desperate. Why you think, bro?
Yo, bro, defend PC's honor, bro. Let them know about the Steam deal.
Bro, my nigga, y'all niggas pay to play online, bro.
That's a fact.
How much you spending at the end of the day, my nigga? 1 year is like what, $60? You have it for like 5-10 years, nigga, $60?
I got my shit for $40 on Black Friday.
$60?
We get 2 free games a month.
Nigga, Epic and the internet gives 2 free games a week, nigga. I got 8 Batman games for free in one shot, bro.
The whole franchise.
The whole franchise for free.
And when you build a PC, sometimes every part comes with a free game.
Exactly, nigga. I got 2 free games.
That's how desperate y'all niggas are.
With the P4, you only get 1 game,
That's
bro.
how desperate they are. That's like buying an Android phone.
All right,
and they give you, like,
for the
some
PC
extra-
users, I got a question. So, for example, with a PlayStation, okay. For example, my PS4, I've had it for a good minute, like half a decade, I want to say. Am I bugging?
Yeah, you must say.
Yeah, I've had it for like half a decade, pretty much. And I haven't had to it probably crashed like once. I ain't gonna lie. So when it comes to like PCs, do you guys feel that the price you pay in total, like also like wear and tear, it equals out to the length of time that you get out of it, pretty much?
I think at this point it's like a hobby too. It's like kind of building your own car. Like it's kind of like it's enjoyable. It's fun to like build your own thing and then have it work.
You also got to remember, it is a gaming PC, but it's also a computer. you could literally do everything else other than a console. I can download anything. I can get anything I want. It is a PC and a gaming computer.
Which is also a pro and con sometimes, because if your shit fucks up, like depending on what you do on the computer, you just fucked up your gaming PC, which sucks, but that's just a pro and a con.
I honestly feel that like consoles are like, in my point of view, but like they're more user friendly for the people that are not as experienced in like building a computer, because the way that Joel built his computer and his computers for other people is like you gotta have like, I don't know, like a good tutorial on how to build the computer. Like, yeah, use that YouTube video, correct?
I got all my pieces from the YouTube video, but Kevin, he didn't need a video to do it.
All I know is it only took me one YouTube video to build my gaming computer. That's all I'm saying. I didn't even need to use it while I made it for the first time.
Yo, Kevin should make a profession out of that shit, bro. Kevin's been building PCs since like 2011, bro. Like 2011, 2012, I've been in this guy's house. He's been finding ways every year to upgrade his PC. Like, you gotta make a profession out of that shit.
Bro, I've been telling him, bro, like crazy, son. How you don't go to school, but you know so much about tech? It's crazy.
Let's not bring that up. Let's not bring
Yo, Kev reminds me of, y'all remember the first Fast and Furious? The guy that knew how to like tune and fix all these cars, and he was like, yo, you should be in MIT with this shit. He's like, I got some shit called ADHD, some shit. I feel like that's Kev. Like, he has so much knowledge, and we're just waiting for him to apply it in the right places.
You know, so I got something to bring up. So we talked about Call of Duty, but the age
Hollywood in the building.
Yeah, Hollywood in the fucking building. The age I think the age of Call of Duty is done. Of course, now we have Fortnite. I think Fortnite is top, right? Nigga, Fortnite is
Fortnite's been dead for at least a year. I mean, as far as like I'm not gonna say dead. Let me take that back. I mean, like it's not like amongst like your average gamers. People not playing that as much as they used to.
In general, it's still the most popular online game.
I agree with that. Like
anywhere you go to watch streams, and by 10,000.
So the question is, what the fuck is next? We had fucking
Battle Royale is getting milked.
It's getting milked.
Yeah, so I don't know what's next.
We had Call of Duty, regular typical 1v1s or like team versus team. Then we had Fortnite, which was different because you build shit. Shit is mad weird to me, but I mean it works for some people.
I sucked at it, yo.
Bro.
It sucked to play a game. Like that was the first game I realized, like, yo, I'm actually bad at this. Like growing up, growing up, bro, I was good at any game I played, whether it was sports, first-person shooter, adventure games. I played Fortnite, bro, and I played it for months, like nearly a year, and I could just never get good at it, and it sucked, bro. I had to admit defeat.
When I first started playing online, right? When it came to, I started playing Battlefield. And of course, the first couple games I got smoked. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting smoked, but I know I could get better. I know I could fuck niggas up. Got better, started annihilating. When I played Fortnite, I dropped my fucking controller. I said, nah, this shit not for me, nigga. Whatever this is not for me.
I feel is that like multitasking aspect of a person, because shooting people, watching now, and building shit, nigga, I don't know.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Fortnite takes you out of your comfort zone. When you play Call of Duty, all you gotta worry about is killing people. And Fortnite is more like competitive, and you gotta play as a team more.
Strategic.
Yeah, because in Call of Duty, you could be the nicest player, and you could carry your whole team, and you could win. In Fortnite, it's not like that. You really need your team.
That's why I like PUBG. Listen, I support that Fortnite shit, whatever. But in terms of real life aspects, man, I ain't learning shit from Fortnite, nigga.
The thing is that in Fortnite, you gotta try new shit. You can't just think that, oh, you're gonna be able to kill everybody. You gotta like learn how to do different shit. But like building, that's something you gotta keep doing in games. You can't just depend on your guns only.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's why I prefer PUBG.
And it tests your muscle memory, my nigga.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the same shit all over again, and you need to learn something new, my nigga, you're gonna be struggling, my nigga. If you're not like a good player, you're gonna be struggling trying to learn that new move.
And the only reason why Fortnite died was because it evolved crazily. Like people just became elite out of nowhere.
Bro, Fortnite is the first game to have live events in that shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Every niggas had two niggas fighting in the middle of the map, two monsters, my nigga. And then take a sword that was part of a city. The robot took that shit out and smoked the monster, nigga. Midway, and the sword and the monster stood in the map forever, my nigga.
And it's one of the first games to ever become cross-platform.
And is one of the first games to have a live concert of an artist there. Well, a DJ. My nigga. And a Star Wars preview in the game.
That was fine.
Not like a video, but like the actual game.
What do you guys expect though? What do you guys expect from the next gen? To close this off, what do you expect from the next gen consoles?
I think next gen is gonna be. It's gonna be good. It's probably gonna be like 120 frames. That's what I believe. That 8K stuff, I think is gonna be checkered. Like it's not gonna be real 8K. 4K is gonna be actual real 4K. The SSD is gonna, obviously for console players, the SSD is gonna move a little faster, but you know, not for us since we PC master race on this side.
Nigga, you can't just.
I got one thing. Like, if you hop on a PS4 and you play, let's say, a regular game like Fortnite, and then you switch to the PC and you use a controller as well, you're gonna tell the difference. Like, there's really no lag. PS4. I was recently playing Apex with Kevin on PC. I went to PS4 to play with my little stepbrother. Bro, it's completely different. It sucks. PS4 sucks, bro. I literally only get on it to play with him.
It's funny though, because I'm gonna show you the YouTube video. People who play on console and adjust to playing on 60 frames per second are actually better when they come on to play on like PC, because they're used to playing at a slower frame rate. So when they get a faster frame rate, they're much more accurate and efficient.
But then, how about for PC players that go to PS4?
They're fucked because
They
they're so used to
downgrade.
it. No, not only that, but the thing is, the downside to that is somebody who goes on from PC to console, let's say that's all they played is PC, they're gonna fuck up much more rather than somebody jumping from console to PC, because they're much more adjusted to a slower frame rate. So they
That kind of makes sense.
So we're gonna close off on this podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to We Digress, listening to our POV on this POD.